So this is the corn. So I have a total of 36. Well, 35 because it looks like one of them didn't germinate. And the three different varieties I have is this is called Silver Queen corn, which is supposed to be, I think it's like a white sweet corn. And then I have the what is this back here? Peaches and cream. And then I have True Gold. And the peaches and cream is a yellow white corn, and the True Gold is all yellow. So I know a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't start corn. I know a lot of people say you should direct sow corn, but anyhow, this I did this back in 2023 and it worked out okay, so I'm doing it again. So this is the corn I'll be planting today, and this is the area right back over in here. I'm going to get these weeds pulled out of here, and this is actually my blueberry bed, but I'm gonna go ahead and, because I don't really have many other spots to put the corn except maybe over here, and I don't want to put it there because it'll be too close to my muscadines on that trellis back over there, and they're just starting to leaf out. So I think for this year, which may be my last year doing corn, not sure, but this will be the area that I'm going to put it. And since it's just 36, it'll be just 36 stalks, 35 stalks, then I'll just get this area here prepared for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these weeds. Let me get my gloves. Okay, so it's gonna take some time to get these weeds cleared out of here. And so my plan is to get this whole area mulched in and conditioned so that I just have some good growing soil over here in this area to put stuff into the ground. I don't want to put, I was thinking about putting another raised bed over here, but I think I would just rather for this area just be a good place to put plants directly into the ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these weeds cleared out, and I'll be back. Okay, so what I decided is I'm going to plant the corn at the bottom of this bed right in this area, and not the entire length. The top actually has a slope up there, and I'm really not sure how good that will be with the corn as it grows tall. Anyhow, I don't need all that space. I just need about half of this length. So what I'm going to do is collect some bricks from around the yard, and I'm just going to section off the part that I want to grow the corn, and then I'm going to add in some compost
and some garden soil from the big box store, and then get the plant, the corn plant. And this is not a permanent thing, permanent setup for this bed. This is just a area for me, just get me a little block of corn to grow. So let me get this set up and I'll be back. Okay, so I got the bricks laid out, and I think I'm going to do like 6 rows of 6 or something like that. But anyhow, just get them spread out in this little block area. But what I'm doing now is I'm going to loosen the soil with this pick here. I wish I had a tiller or a mini tiller, but I don't. So I'm just going to work with what I got. I just want to loosen up the soil a little bit. Okay, so I just want to loosen it up. So help the roots go down into the soil. That's what I'm thinking. Alright. So also hoping they'll keep a lot of the weeds and grass from going back up. We'll see. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm laying down some compost and soil. Garden soil. This is the compost I'm using. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it. So I used 5 bags of this Stay the Green flower and vegetable garden soil for in-ground gardening, and this evergreen compost, 3 bags of this. All right, so I think it's gonna do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start laying out my cotton. Child, I wish I would be out here planting some cotton. I meant my corn, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my corn into the ground. So let me show you the roots. So these are the roots of the corn. This is the silver queen. And so the roots are not that bad, but I'm not going to disturb them. I'm just going to go ahead and pot them in, put them in the ground. So I'm just trying to get an idea of the spacing before I put the holes in the ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and punch some holes in there, and then go from there. Child, my hose ain't even at all. So I'm trying to get holes so I know where to put the plants at. And my rows ain't even straight, but it don't even matter. Just let me go ahead and finish getting these holes put in here. Let me see if I can adjust this. You can see what I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they crooked. Okay. All right. So I got my hose dug, and so now what I need to do is go ahead and get my corn stuck down into the ground. Um, now that I've done that, I realized I didn't put I was gonna put some extra fertilizer down, um, but I already punched holes, not doing that over again. So I might get some to sprinkle into each one of the holes. So hold on for a second. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and just shake a little of this out um, in the holes, around the holes, and before I plant. Got it. And just get it watered in. They say there's fertilizer already in the garden soil, but I don't trust that. So let's do this. And that should do it. All right. So that is the Silver Queen. And so let me go ahead and go on to the next one. Okay, and this is the True Gold. Let's see if you can see this here. And let's take a look at these roots. Beautiful plants. Look at these roots. Come on up out of there. And come up. There we go. All right. So not bad at all. Okay, so I'm gonna get these in. other side. And I never had these two varieties before. I've had the peaches and cream, but not these two. So they're supposed to be a good sweet corn. I just want to try different varieties and see which one I like the best. Okay, so 2 down and 1 more variety to go. And this is the peaches and cream. All right, so here we go with the peaches and cream. And I've grown this one before, and it's a very good corn, very good sweet corn. And I plant on this end because I think it's a shorter. The stalks are shorter than the other ones, and the sun will be coming. It'll get more sun on this end of the bed. I don't want to get blocked out from the taller corn. And I hope they don't have any problem. Oh shoot, all my butt sticking out. Underwear sticking out. Sure. That's why your mama said you should have always wear good underwear. Good clean underwear. All my stuff hanging out in the back. Okay. Here are the roots on these. And I really don't want to disturb the roots. So hopefully they'll do good in the soil. They'll do well going down into the ground. Sorry if my butt's all up in the camera. And my blue underwear is showing. Those are my garden drawers. All right, last one. Okay, so one of the cells didn't germinate, so I need to drop a seed back here. And I also have one in the Silver Queen that didn't germinate, so I need to drop a seed back there also. So just we'll be right back. Okay, so I didn't have any more of the peaches and cream, so I have 3 seeds of another bicolor corn. Just gonna pop those in there. And then I have 3 seeds of the Silver Queen. I'm gonna pop those in. And then once they germinate, then I will separate them. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get these watered in. I haven't decided yet what kind of mulch I'm going to use. I don't think I'm going to use the same type of the big chunky mulch over there. Water hose tangled up. Last year, the last time I planted corn, it was in a raised bed, but it was open to the ground. But it was much higher than this, so I really didn't have any weed problem. And I think I used pine straw. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use, but I'll decide and get them mulched in. It's supposed to rain today. I don't trust it, so I'm just going to go ahead and water them in myself. Make sure they get watered in good. Yeah, so I don't think there's a lot of people that grow corn, or I know some have attempted and haven't had much success. So I love corn. I know it's not the easiest thing to grow, but I like trying it, especially if I have enough garden space to do it. Last year, I didn't even try it. I see a couple of these already leaning over. I need to get them into the ground better. the sun is coming out just in time. So if anybody have any secrets to growing corn, please share them. Or keeping them fertilized throughout the year. The last time I had corn, they blew over in the storm, and I ended up having to go and stake them all up. So I know I need to prepare for that. All right, that's gonna do it. So anyhow, there's my corn bed, my corn patch. All right, so there we go. Bed prepped and ready for some tomatoes and whatever else I decide to put over there. And let me go ahead and get that stuff ready. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to put in my tomatoes in this bed here. I was going to do tomatoes in the whole bed, but I know that I'm not going to be able to get in there and harvest in between the rows, so that's not going to be a good idea. So I'm just going to put the tomatoes on the outside of two sides of the bed, so then the way I can walk around on the outside and harvest. And then in the middle, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there. Maybe a melon, some squash or something. I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out. But it's going to be something that I don't have to worry about going and harvesting right away, so that it don't interfere with the tomatoes. So anyhow, and I'm going to go ahead and get my bone meal, blood meal, and put in the holes, because I'm not really sure. Okay, so I already put ginseng and stuff in the hole. I'm not going to bury these too deep. I don't want to. I'm gonna go get the rest of these planted in the ground and I'll be back. Alrighty, so today is April 11th and I'm going to be planting out my onion sets, plants that I got from Dixondale Farms. These are Texas Super Sweet. I already have some onions that I planted from seed, but I want to give these a try this year because I heard so many good things about Dixondale Farms onion sets like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try and see how it does. So I'm gonna put these over here in the ground next to my corn and some tomato plants I have back over there in the corner. So just a little spot here in the ground, and I've already put some fertilizer down. So I think I might go ahead and sprinkle. Well, anyhow, probably won't do all that since I already got some 10, 10, 10 already in that area. So, and I'll just go from there. So this is what I'm going to be setting out. So I already made a little trough there, so I'm just going to go and lay these down in the trough and go back and cover them up, probably about 4 inches apart. And the instructions said to plant them like 1 inch deep, so I need to put that. Okay, so I got 30 planted there, so I'm going to go ahead and get those covered up. And I still have plenty left. I don't even remember exactly how many was supposed to be in this bunch. But anyhow, some of them are pretty small and some of them are a little bit bigger. So, and I'm not sure if that really matters or not, but I'm just going to have to find me another spot to put these. So I'm going to go ahead and get these covered because the wind is blowing and it looks like there's a thunderstorm coming in. So let me go ahead and get these covered up. Okay, so that's it. The soil is pretty dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these watered in and then get some mulch thrown around them and go from there. So let's get a closer look. Okay, so there they are. I'm gonna go ahead and get them watered in and mulched and go from there.